was a really interesting speech for me to evaluate because it's from an advanced manual, so I had to read the description a couple of times before I knew what I was actually looking for. So the objectives of the speech were to adapt the play for interpretive reading and portray several characters in one reading, identifying them to the audience through voice changes and movement. And I thought the scene that you chose was an excellent choice. The characters were distinct within themselves. They were identifiable because most people here knew of the Hillbillies. I never actually watched it, but I knew who they were. And the scene choice lent itself to character transitions very well, and the sub-scenes within it were also, it gave you a lot of space to make those transitions, and those transitions were also a good time to have to make eye contact with the audience. They were appropriately made during the transition scenes. I'm glad that you didn't make as much eye contact while you were speaking as the characters, because that would have taken away from the transitions. So I think you did that very well. One of the things I would have liked to see differently, I think that you did vary your speech, your pitch and volume. So I would have liked to see more pitch variation, especially on female voices. As a male, you ended with a distinctly deep voice. I think adding more pitch to the female voices would have brought more life to those specific characters. I would have liked to see more arm gestures, more use of space. It seemed that within the scene, they interacted a lot and made a lot of eye contact. So maybe if you had, say, stood here as one character and then stepped aside and this way as if you were speaking to that other character, I think that would have also added a lot more to the scene. I like that the pitch and the tempo were even. You didn't have they weren't distracting at all. The plot was clear and clean cut. The transitions were clear. The build-up to the climax was very well paced. I think the climax could use a little bit more punch. Because when we got there and the scene was ending, it was very clear that this is the end of the scene. This is where the punchline is. I think you could have just stepped up that punchline just one notch. Overall, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very unique. I never got a chance to see anything from my advanced manual before, so I found that really interesting. So great job.